Do you think they can see us, Joel Hudson?
Yeah, Crow, the transmission light is on, isn't it?
Joel Hudson, it's the first time Beeper's been seen by a human being. Present company excluded, that is.
Listen, you guys, I'm going for it. People of Earth, I am Joel Hodgson. I am orbiting your planet on a man-made satellite of my own design. Please tell your president I built these robots. They are also of my own design. Also tell him that I don't like his TV shows very much, except for maybe some of the early Death Valley days. I present this invention to your planet. It is to aid all races, especially people who are suffering from back and neck and pelvis injuries. It's called the chiropractic helmet. I'll demonstrate. Oh, Beeper, you don't understand. The human beings on Earth can't twist their heads around like we can, unless maybe they went to college to study to become ventriloquist dummies or something. What'd he say?
He said being a human being must be a rush.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, sounds like the theater's opening up. You guys better get out of here. I'll see you on the other side.
In the not-too-distant future, TV23 will present a startling new show so bold, so innovative, it will launch television comedy into the next millennium. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Starring the Twin Cities' own Joel Hodgson.
I am Joel Hodgson.
One of the country's hottest comedians, famous for his appearances on Saturday Night Live and Late Night with David Letterman.
This is one of my inventions. It's the Joel Hodgson Pocket Mohawk.
Each week, join Joel and his trusty robot pals high above the planet in the satellite of love. There'll be adventure, mystery, and fun as Joel and his crew guide you through some of the cheesiest movies ever made. Classic movies like Thunderbirds to the Rescue and the unforgettable Green Slime.
That's an asteroid.
That's no asteroid, that's a battle station.
So don't leave the future behind. Join us, become one of us. Mystery Science Theater 3000.
In the not-too-distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different than you or me. He worked in a satellite loading bay, just polishing switches to pay his way. He did his job well with a cheerful face, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send cheesy movies, the worst ever made. Joe says when you got lemons, you make lemonade. Now keep in mind he can't control when the movies begin or end, because he used the extra parts to make his robot friends.
Robot roll call, camera. Servo, Gypsy, Crow.
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hi, everybody. My name is Joel Hodgson. This is Crow. Sorry, and we're on the satellite of love. We're marooned in outer space. Cambot, you can bring it in a little bit. And it's frustrating because it's Thanksgiving, you know. At least we got to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, you know.
Yes, I noticed they're still using that underdog balloon. Say, does he get residuals for that?
No, Crow. Underdog is a cartoon character. Nobody gets residuals for being an overinflated caricature filled with hot air.
What about Geraldo?
Now that's funny.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, we got movie sign. Today's movie is Revenge of the Mysterians from Mars. It's filmed in Super Marionation. You go through. We got to go around. Let's cheese it, Crow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Pilgrims first came to America in a gigantic green and yellow moving van until they bumped into a Plymouth, and then they got out of the van and took turns starving.
Starving.
Yeah, starving. I don't know why they didn't just pop open a pack of freeze-dried Smoky Links like Joel does.
Pig flesh.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Joel Hodgson. I was just taking the liberty of explaining Thanksgiving to Gypsum.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, Joel Hodgson. We don't get the part after when they sat down with the Indians and ate mace.
Oh, no, it's not mace. It's maize. Maize is a Native American word for corn.
You mean they would spray corn in each other's face during protest?
No, but that's pretty close. I gotta go work on the satellite reflector shields, and you keep teaching Gypsum about Thanksgiving. I think you're doing great.
Thanksgiving.
Hey, Cambot, bring it in a little. Yeah. Now, this is the best part. Then Miles Standoff and the Prince Queen Pocawatha loaded the turkey catapults and started pelting the Nina, the Pinto, and the Santa Maria.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus. And that's why we have to start shopping right away after Thanksgiving. See, that's how it works.
Hey, thanks a lot for calling in last week, everybody. It sure helps out here on the satellite of love to get your messages.
Hey, Joel, let's listen to one of the messages.
All right, that's a good idea. Cambot, could you give it to me on a blue Starfield screen and give it to me one time, CG, bold Helvetica, straight up on 2?
Enjoyed the movie, but really hated the constant interruptions that were on there. It's like being in a theater with a bunch of rude junior high teenagers. I hope you don't continue the program. Not in that fashion, anyway.
What a complete wingnut!
Well, listen, Servo, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's what makes the USA great, you know.
Is that so, Joel Hodgson? Mm-hmm. I think that guy needs an anti-spasmodic.
Could I say something to our friendly caller, Joel?
Of course, Servo, yeah.
Hey, buddy, is that your head or did your neck blow a bubble?
Hey, you should talk. Listen, I think we should listen to another one.
Great stuff. More. Give me more. One more.
Oh, he must mean Dave Moore.
No, he's on TV4.
No, that's More on 4.
No, that's a black gospel singing group.
No, that's More by 4.
Isn't that an off-road truck?
No, that's a 4x4.
No, you're thinking of a 2x4.
No, that's a CB term. You know, 2-4, good buddy.
No, that's 10-4. No, that's a tax form you fill out.
No, that's WD-40. My favorite lubricant.
Welcome to the satellite of love. It's a big day up here, isn't it, you guys?
Absolutely.
Big day,
Because
big day.
the guys who hold my destiny in their hands, Dr. Clayton Forrester and Dr. Lawrence Earhart, are about to send me a transmission.
Also, they're the two men who are responsible for marooning you in space.
Yeah, and the two guys who keep sending you those Gameron movies. Whoa.
Come on, you guys. Be nice. It's the new year. It's time to forgive and forget. Besides, they might be sending us news that we're going to be going home. Oh, there's the transmission now. You guys chill out, okay?
Hello, jolly boy toy. Is it true what they say about space?
What's that, sir?
Nobody can hear you laugh.
Happy New Year's, doctors.
Don't Happy New Year me, you white piece of trash floating in the vacuum of space. We just heard that the Russians have launched their own comedian into space, and he's already pulling a 4 rating.
This is my friend Bishi. Bishi, how are you? I am fine. How is your wife, Bishi? She is fine, but her neck hurts. Thank you so much.
And he's a regular Gallagher, too. It's called Very Incredible Movie Theater 4.
Dr. Earhart and Dr. Forrester, would it be too much to ask if you could let me and my friends know when we might be getting out of space?
Sure, Jolly Polly. We're planning a show for you right now here on Earth.
Really?
Yeah, Booby. It's about a guy and 3 robots, and they're submerged deep in the transatlantic trench, 3 miles under the ocean surface, and we send him transmission after transmission of Jacques Cousteau movies.
What a couple of dickweeds.
Hey, now, Crow, hush up. Listen, thanks, but no thanks, Doc. We'll get used to being out here in space for a little more time.
Excuse me, how long are you going to keep sending us those gosh darn turtle movies?
Don't gosh darn me, you little snack-headed piece of tinfoil. You'll keep watching Gamma movies till we get through all these. Give him a commercial, Clayton.
This is perfect. I love it. This is great.
Seize it. Here he comes.
Hey, I just got this month's actuals, you guys, off the computer, and we're way over on WD-40. Somebody's been abusing their privileges. I think we're going to have to cut back.
Hey, let me look now, Servo. It's my turn. Let me
No
look.
way. Wow, she's fabulous.
What are you looking at, Servo?
Fabulous Russian cosmonaut babes over at Salyut 7. And they haven't drawn their shades.
Wait a minute. Let me look at that.
Take a look.
Wait a minute, I'm not seeing it. I don't see anything. You guys have the lens cap on. It's off. How can you, are you guys nuts? How do you expect to see anything?
Oh, really? I thought for sure I saw something. It must be our,
optical sensors.
Yeah.
They must need work. Say, Joel, did anyone ever tell you look like Petey from our gang?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Joel, time for our trivia quiz.
Okay.
In the mid-'60s, what was the slogan of Terryton cigarettes?
I'd rather fight than switch. You guys, that wasn't funny at all.
Well, it was funny from where I'm standing.
Hey, Crow, what's for dinner? Black-eyed peas?
You better beat it. We got a commercial sign. Is that funny? Hey, Crow, I'm going to have to borrow some of your RAM chips later today.
Why?
I'm going to need some more computing power, that's why.
Why?
Because if you want to know, there's a meteor shower heading right for the ship, and that's why.
Why?
Well, if the ship gets in the way of the meteor shower, it'll puncture holes in the side of the ship the size of a 6-pack of malt liquor, that's why.
So?
Well, if we have holes in the ship the size of malt liquor cans, it's going to suck all the oxygen out.
So?
So if there's no oxygen in the ship, your creator and pal, me, expires, and that's the end.
So?
So I'll put it in robot terms. That means no human companion for playing Parcheesi. You know how that ends up. No kibbles and bots, and no mid-morning pleasure stimulation. Jeez.
Oh. Well, Daddy, what's Vietnam? Come on, Joe, you got to lighten up. Come on.
Get my belt. Go to my footlocker and get my belt.
I hate you forever.
Look at this, Joel. It's Crow's first memory.
Wow, we got to watch it. Let's put it up on the screen. All right, the right lower manual connects to the vestigial column. The vestigial column connects to the Newton valve. The Newton valve connects to the spasmodic crofuscator, and that's what makes him throculate. Dem bot stem bot stem, dry bot stem bot stem bot stem, dry bot stem bot stem bot stem, dry bots. Now hear the pan of the load. Well, I'm all out of white pieces. That must be it. That's not right.
Ow! Hey, that hurts. Hey, hello, world!
Hey, welcome to the satellite of love. I'm going to call you Crow.
Why Crow?
Well, Crow stands for Cybernetic Remotely Operated Woman.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm a woman. Hey, hear me roar, guys. No wonder I got darts in all my clothing.
Well, actually, you're not a woman, Crow. You're, I ran out of parts, and you're a hermaphrodite.
Well, get Radio Shack on the horn and finish the job, boy. Look at this mess. Are these dishes clean? Hey, put that down. You'll poke your eye out. Hey, 30-something's coming on. I got to have some chocolate.
Take it easy, Crow. Listen, you were, it's all just a real elaborate joke, Crow. I basically invented you to put that memory in and pull a joke on you.
So my life has been one big setup for a punchline? Boy, I feel like Maury Amsterdam.
Movie star!
Boy, the satellite of love is sure a mess. We better get it clean before Joel comes. Oh, Servo!
Hi, Crow. Hello, everybody. Oh, did I have a night. There were lots of beautiful babes and fanning and...
Don't make me ask. Mango juice.
Yep, it was Mango Mania.
And then you woke up.
Whoa. Oh, we better get this mess cleaned up or Joel is gonna be mad.
Did somebody say my name? Hey, boys. Boy, this place is a mess.
Yeah, and it's dirty, too.
Well, if I've learned anything about life, it's no matter where you go in this crazy universe, you turn around and there's your mom.
Good night!
Good night,
everybody! Oh.
Hello, Misties! Good evening and welcome to the first Mystery Science Theater Live. You're in for a very special treat tonight. You're a rare and privileged group to see Joel Hodgson and Servo and Crow live here tonight for the very first time. And you're the only ones in the entire area to be able to see that. Servo.
And other science facts. Just remind yourself it's just a show. I should really just relax. Oh, Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Please welcome the guest, my friend, Joel Hodgson!
Critics are fighting in the streets.
It's like being in a theater with a bunch of rude junior high teenagers.
Rude junior high teenagers or serious critics of the cinematic art?
Pretty hokey movie, great commentary.
See what the controversy is about.
Yeah, I'd like to know who does your hair.
We'll let you decide. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Sunday evenings at 6 on TV 23.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different than you or me. He worked in a satellite loading bay, just polishing switches to pay his way. He did his job well with a cheerful face, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send cheesy movies, the worst ever made. Joe says when you got lemons, you make lemonade. Now keep in mind he can't control when the movies begin or end, because he used the extra parts to make his robot friends.
Robot roll call, Gamba, Servo, Gypsy, Crow.
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Okay, now you guys, we're going to do this one. It's the Economy 6 play. Okay, now, Gypsy, you're going to hike me the ball. You're the center. Now, give me some protection on the line. They're killing me back there, okay? You go along, do a post, okay?
Right.
39, 29, hike.
Hey.
Go on, go on. Good. Hey!
Hey!
I'm like the
We
friend.
are the champions.
Say, who do you like in the game today?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Niners.
Niners, yeah. I got my money on Cincy. Say, did you see Carson last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like that new guy? You know that.
You mean Jay Leno?
No, that new guy, that black Carson.
Oh, Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's pretty good. Oops.
What happens as the voice changes?
Picture yourself in a boat on a river where thunder and wind and marble
That's a
and
chipmunks.
child. Somebody calls you. Hello, you're on the air. Somebody calls you. You answer quite slowly. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Very nice girl indeed.
Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes, Mr. President. The world as we know it will be ending very soon.
Kissinger? Okay, let's try it.
Let's tune him in. Let's get him.
Come in, Jolene.
Hey, sirs. Boy, your signal's coming in kind of weak today.
Talk about weak. Your ratings couldn't jumpstart a Yugo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just waiting for this week's movie, sir.
Well, my little space tutu, you'll be pleased to know that we're not going to waste another motion picture on you.
Tonight.
Sound off.
1, 2.
Sound again.
3, 4.
King's call.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to complain. I don't want to whine.
I don't want to complain. I don't want to whine.
Don't look now. It's movie time.
Job.
Morning, Dr. Whitman.
He's a self-starter.
Morning, Dr. Whitten. Morning. Good morning.
Morning, Dr.
Hi.
Myers.
Good morning.
Morning.
Dr.
Hello,
Denton,
Steps.
report to surgery. Dr. Denton.
Dr. Denton.
Good morning, Doctor.
Take
Morning.
it easy.
Report to
Sorry.
Pajama Ward, Dr. Denton.
Morning.
Dr. Seuss to the drawing room.
Good morning.
Cue the famous has-been actress.
Camera crew 3 to
Gowns
studio
by
A
Miss
for
Piggy
color
of
lineup.
Hollywood.
Good morning, Miss Grayson. Camera crew 3
Morning.
Morning,
to
Miss
studio
Grayson.
A for color lineup.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Put the doobage away.
Cigarette? Sorry, forgot you quit.
He regained his sight.
Listen, run this over with Freddie, will you?
Sure thing, Jimbo.
I've got to have a word with Lucretia Borgia. Good luck. Good morning, Princess.
Morning.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
He's just walking around looking for something 100 times its weight to lift. You know, they can do that.
Looks kind of skinny. Must be a carpenter ant. Carpenter it, get it? Carpenter it. See, because...
Oh, no.
Never
I
mind.
don't mean that.
Anorexic.
See? Servo got it.
Can't you see this? He's going for something serious.
They're trying to find a picnic. You know, ants can carry entire watermelons. And big chicken legs. Happened to the Flintstones.
I had a chicken leg once. I had to wear corrective shoes. Corrective.
Not now. Would I lie at a time like this? Well, you gotta hold it until I find someone. It's not up to me anymore.
Those kind of muscles are pretty much gone by now.
You have to tell me what to do. You have
Get a
lot more
catcher's mitt.
experience than I have. Don't worry, you'll do fine. I'll help you.
Boil some water.
Boil some newspapers.
Please do something. We'll all be killed. Look out.
I guess she's in charge of panicking.
You see? He really is a hero and a good-hearted man.
All the actors form two lines. Love Boat on the left, Fantasy Island on the right.
You're cutting off my circulation.
His eye needs some air.
I'm breathing for two now, honey.
Do we have to be watching
I
this?
don't want to know.
Hope nobody's eating rice at this point.
The controversy rages on about Mystery Science Theater 3000. People say, who are those idiots in the corner, and why don't they shut up? We say, you haven't been paying attention. People say, we can't concentrate on the movie with those idiots making fun of it. We say, quit being a dim bulb. See the light. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Everyone is watching it, but some people still don't get it.
Some tape on here.
Fault with the construction of the risers, we decided to just use the double square frame construction.
Oh, I see. Now that's pretty solid, isn't it?
It's very solid. It's made to take a lot of punishment, a lot of shit. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say shit.
You're using a T-square there, Norm. What do you use it?
This is a modified T-square with a 45-degree bevel and a level bevel.
Uh-huh.
The bevel level is good for leveling your bevels, and the bevel level is good for beveling your levels.
I see. Okay, well, we're going to go on over to the main stage and see what Joel and Trace have wrought over here with Tim. I see they're quite a ways. Trace, what are you doing up there?
I'm basically untying this rope so that I can hang myself with it.
Okay, good. What kind of knot will you use when you hang yourself?
I think I'd use the standard hangman's knot with 13 loops.
Okay, now that's a real solid knot, isn't it?
It's a very substantial knot.
Will that your neck snap, or will it just asphyxiate you?
It should snap instantly. If not, I can dangle for a few moments until I asphyxiate. Your word.
Very good. We've got Joel Hodson over here. He's leaning against the stage. Really, it doesn't appear he's doing much of anything. Joel, what's going on?
I've agreed to, if Trace dangles after he's hanging himself, to grab his legs and pull down and snap his neck.
I see. Now that'll put extra pressure on his spine, right?
Yeah, hopefully it'll break his spine and he'll die instantly.
Okay, Tim, they've called you in to build a scaffold for the hanging, is that right?
I'm in the study right now.
Okay. Is this your first hanging?
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, though.
Okay, well, good. Well, we'll be checking back with you guys a little later on. Later on, we should have Trace's hanging. I'll walk over to do something over on that side.
Let's go look at the magic board.
Yeah, exactly.
Morning, magic board.
And I can see up into that window.
Right through here? Yeah. I think it's a good idea to make this window.
Now look up in outer space there. That's kind of cool.
Can we have a telescope set up here, maybe?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Ooh. Wouldn't that be cute?
Special. Okay, now go over to the other side.
Let's go over and look out the other window, shall we? Good morning, Crow's Magic Joke Slate.
And now I'll do a little zoom in here.
Yeah, I think these gotta be windows.
Yeah, I do too.
It'll be really cool.
Yeah, they do.
Good morning, starshine.
All right, stand in there underneath that arch there or something and act mad. And now let me zoom in so... You hurt your hand, buddy?
Twisted a little.
What are you doing?
Am I supposed to just stand here? Stand there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Oh God, is that really? That's really interesting.
Videoing.
Selling.
Made it a plain stuff, and it's available exclusively from your UI client here. And right now, special incentives make it easier than ever before for you to enjoy the ultimate eating machine and at less.
Shadow on that sixth door really looks nice with
Yeah.
that texture.
It does.
Okay, light those torches. Torches lit. Are they lit, Trace? They are lit. Everybody in position? Yeah. Stand by. 6, 5, 4, 3. Ah, shit. You ran into 3.
Close 6. 6 ready.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
4.
Yes. Yep.
3.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yes.
Tape rolling.
Tape's rolling? Yeah. Torches lit? Torches are lit. Okay, stand by. We're going to roll off a little footage here.
It's already rolling.
I know. I want to have a little bit to start with. And here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, safe. Keep going.
Keep going.
There. Yeah. Hold it there. Nobody move. Perfect.
Good.
And good.
Good job, everybody.
Are those torches going? Yeah, they were going.
Hello, bro.
Who's talking?
I am.
One of your fans.
Yeah. I thought it was a producer.
No. He's in the other room doing budgets. What do you think of that producer anyway?
The gauntlet's been thrown. I want your ass in a can.
Like a Vienna sausage?
I love those. Do you have any on you?
Well, I've only got one.
Does it have a ton of chili in it?
No, you bet. No.
The best kind.
I want to bite your knobs off.
My knobs are yours to be bitten.
You don't see those hands go, Mr. Crow. Or are they not operating today?
They're not operating today.
Thanks. Do you want to hear how it sounds? You need a level there?
Can you play it?
Between takes, Joel would often start a game of sheep's head with the puppets.
Inject it into a human subject, such as Larry here.
Sail on, silver bird.
It's so hard to find a spot I haven't hit. What's this flower?
Oh, you...
And who's Roseanne? When I touch you here, that means I've taken a while.
Just a friendly touch.
No, this is a friendly touch.
Good touches, bad touches.
This is a bad touch.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send the cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow. You're wondering facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Seconds to commercial sign.
Hey everybody, I'm Joel. I'm marooned in outer space on the satellite of love, and I'm the subject of a bizarre movie-watching experiment. Now I guess so are you. I'm up here with my two homemade buddies, Crow and Tom Servo here, yeah. And we're working on Tom Servo now. I think trying to fix him up.
Hey, watch what you're doing there. It's the only torso I have.
Commercial sign in 15
Whoa,
seconds.
I think I found the problem here, buddy.
what?
Some kind of computer virus happening
Oh,
here.
grody, it looks like a magnetic tapeworm.
Commercial sign in 5, 4, 3, 2. Commercial sign now.
I got it. You'll be shipshape in no time. We'll be right back. Don't go away. You'll be real gone.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. You figure it out.
Come closer, closer, closer. Not that close, you peeping toms. Have you no shame? Back off.
Okay, now that we have your undivided attention, we were kind of wondering, what does this do to you? Hit it, Clay. Nice data, very strong.
Let's see what it did to Joel.
You got a whole lot of love.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. The experiment begins with the robot versus the Aztec mummy.
And I should be delighted to confound him with scientific facts that he declared were impossible.
How do you explain head cheese?
So I came up with this.
Well, I thought there'd be more music.
Wow, it's really annoying.
Thank you.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. The future of television today. Trapped aboard a top-secret space station in the distant future, Joel and his fearless robot companions are subjected to strange and ancient images seldom seen by mortal man.
Guess whose history in this scene? Bingo.
Werewolf. Can't kill him no way except by a silver bullet.
Shut up! Mystery Science Theater 3000. Join them, won't you?
That felt good. Now I'm going to go turn my daughter into a woodchuck.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, hi girl, Tom Servo, Croy. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hi, Tom Servo here, hoping you're enjoying Turkey Day on Comedy Central.
Tom, that's at Comedy.
Doggone it. Let's do it again. Take two. Hi. Oh, out of time. Rats.
Hi, I'm Joel Robinson, and you're watching Turkey Day. Don't be afraid to say no to organ meats this holiday season. Thanks.
You're watching Turkey Day at Comedy Central. Turkey fact number 12. Turkeys are filled with enough L-tryptophan to knock you on your sorry Thanksgiving ass.
Oh,
Fact?
no.
Oh.
Go. You're gypsy. It's Turkey Day here at Comedy Central. Go. You've only got 5 seconds. Go. Forget it.
Good evening, citizens of Earth. For the next 30 hours, you will be subjected to a constant barrage of pain, suffering, and low-budget angst, known to some of you as Mystery Science Theater 3000. And at the end of 30 hours, you will surrender to me, and I will rule the world. Ha ha ha!
Boy, look. Check it out. Look, I got, turkey, stuffing, pie fixings, plus a new recipe that turns a potato into a progredo. This is going to be the grandest Thanksgiving of all.
Frank, I don't have time for Thanksgiving. I'm on the verge of world domination.
But we have guests coming over.
Frank, don't you understand? We're going to broadcast our Mystery Science Theater 3000 experiments across the country for the next 30 hours straight. And at the end of that 30 hours, all the people of the world will bow down before me.
That's all very fine, but you want to help me bring the stuff in from the car, please?
Oh, sure. Your first dose of pain is an experiment called Ring of Terror. To steal a line from this little gem, Charles Moffat feared not. Puma?
Help. Would you mind?
First 2 hours down without a hitch. We should begin to see reports from our operatives in the field very soon. Let's see here. Yes, next experiment, cave dwellers. Bicardial infarction should begin radiating out from the Midwest within minutes.
You're not going to wear that to Thanksgiving dinner, are you? Come on, I don't believe you're going to wear that. Why don't you wear that nice sweater your mother got you?
Frank, we're going to beam 28 more hours of our Mystery Science Theater experiments across the country. When every knee is bent, when every head is bowed in reverent worship to me, it won't matter what I'm wearing.
Look, don't make a mess. I'm going to check the bird. It's wrong.
Our next experiment is cave dwellers with Miles O'Keefe. What I have on is fine, Frank.
It's wrong.
It's okay.
Wrong.
I'm right.
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Chicago, city of big shoulders. I don't think so. Open up your Golden Gate, California. Here I come. 30 straight hours of bad movies beamed coast to coast with no end in sight. Soon I'll be retching from one end of the country to the other. Let's see what's coming up next. Jungle Goddess, one of my favorites. Imagine Mr. Lexus in the garage gets up to let out Vince the Rottweiler puppy, thinks he'll watch a little headline news on the radio, you know, gets back in, tries to entice Mrs. Step Aerobics into a little dirty dancing on the soft cider cha-cha. I don't think so. Imagine his surprise when he sees his children sprawled on the floor like some bizarre Matthew Brady landscape.
I locked up, okay?
Our next experiment is Jungle Goddess. I think you'll like it. Well, how does this sound? I'm mad, damn you, mad! No, too cliche. How about, mad? Why, I've done things you've never even dreamed of doing. No, how about, mad? Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad.
What in the world are you doing?
I'm just practicing my response for when the world asks me why I'm beaming 30 straight hours of bad movies coast to coast.
Look, do me a favor. Will you take your little world domination thing and take it outside, okay? I've got a cave to vacuum. I've got a dungeon to dust. I have a turkey to thaw. I mean, this place is a stinkhole. It hasn't been... We have guests coming, for crying out loud.
Frank, 30 straight hours of bad movies beamed coast to coast. And when the nation is mine, the world will be mine. And when the world is mine, the universe will be mine because I'm... Frank, the world is within our grasp and all you can think of is dusting and housework. Well, Kansas City, open up. Here comes Side Hackers. This is it, Frank, the 8th hour of our Turkey Day Marathon. Intense, hellish pain like
sweet sewage will begin lapping the ankles of those sweet people in the plain states, while bolts of agony shoot up and down the spines of those good people on the eastern seaboard.
Do you like giblet gravy? I'm thinking of making a giblet gravy for our Thanksgiving dinner, but I don't know if our guests coming will enjoy it. I should call Jack.
Let's see. Next experiment, rocket ship XM. That spells severe arteriospasms for those good people of Utah.
I mean, after all, what is giblet gravy but ground-up organ meat? And who likes ground-up organ meat? Still, I hate to waste. You'll try my giblet gravy, won't you, Doctor?
Well, here goes, Frank. As Gertrude Stein once said, eat hot, salty loads of lead death, you pasty-faced morons.
Well, I'm glad to see you're finally focusing on something besides ruining people's Thanksgivings.
Yeah, right.
So, how's the parade going? What did I miss?
Oh, you missed that crappy caterpillar they repaint every year, the quick bunny balloon, and about 2,000 of the worst clowns I've ever seen.
Look, it's the underdog balloon. Oh, this is great. He's my favorite. You know, this is finally starting to really feel like Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is. Die, boy, die.
Oh my God, I don't believe it. Oh, this is awful. You're falling down in a terrible. Oh, it's the worst thing of all the humanity.
Like the turkey, Frank, he must die so we may live. And speaking of dying, gobble down this, my minions. It's a little experiment I put Joel and the bots through called Rocket Attack USA. Well, Frank, our little pain parade has reached its 12th hour, and it won't... Oh, you don't even care.
You know, our guests are going to be here for Thanksgiving any minute, and I'm just not... Oh, no, that must be Jack Perkins. He's always the first to arrive and the last to leave. It's always happening.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Jack!
TV's Frank.
Jack!
How are you? Oh. You look great. Thank you.
Let me take your coat and
I know I'm a little
there.
early. I want to apologize, Frank, Dr. F., but I was at a wondrous Thanksgiving concert. First, Maya Angelou was out to read from I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and then the Cronus Quartet did works of Vivaldi and Mozart and Ferlin Husky. Then Topol was out.
Jack, it's really great to see you, but we're kind of in the middle of taking over the world here.
Dr. Forrester, I brought your favorite, yams, personally prepared by Karen Finley.
Yams?
Oh, Dr. F., happy Thanksgiving.
Now here's something we think you'll really like.
Ah, what a lovely white sauce. I think that's about as good as a white sauce can get. Flavored just right with coriander and thyme, which during the 80-year reign of Queen Victoria was known as the Queen's Spice.
Yeah, it's just like being in a time machine.
That's right.
Tell me about it.
Ah, what a lovely bell.
Look, just get the door, will you?
Ah, lovely clear sound of a bell, reminiscent perhaps of Beethoven's walks through his beloved German countryside. The inspiration perhaps for his Piano Concerto number 5, the Emperor Concerto. Ah, plant guy, you let yourself in.
Yes, thank you, Jackie. How are you? I brought you a lovely Boston salad.
Ah, thank you.
But you know, the doorbell reminds me further of the slower movement in the Emperor, the Adagio in B major, which, of course, is a long way from an E flat. But it's used in the first part of the first movement with telling force.
Frank, are your friends so filled with their own classical gas that they don't care that I'm beaming 30 straight hours of bad movies from coast to coast? And that the Midwest... Yes, the Midwest is going to receive my next experiment, Wild Rebels. Well, look out, Cleveland.
Ah, Cleveland. Eugene Ormandy and the Cleveland Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, yes.
I think that's about as good as classical music can get.
Dr. Forster, you want to get the door, please?
I'm in the middle of our Turkey Day Marathon, Frank. All right, I'll get it. God, I have to do everything around here. What? Ah, Jerry, Sylvia, how nice. A bucket of soil. Frank, the mole people are here.
Great. Have them put their coats on the bed.
Put your coats in on the bed. Oh, never mind. Well, how is everything in the ground?
Jerry, Sylvia, great to see you. What a surprise. Oh, I see you're still on that special diet. Well, I'll put this in a dish right now.
Here, taste this. We started out by whipping egg yolks with fresh Wisconsin butter, and then we added coriander, some thyme, and a pinch of nutmeg. Nutmeg that brings me back like a time machine to my days
Frank,
of youth in Connecticut.
Keep Jack Perkins in the kitchen.
I'll be in the kitchen.
Well, you can all taste my next experiment, the amazing colossal man. It's a strong taste. So, Twister?
Yo-Yo Ma. What words could I possibly use to describe the heavenly sounds he can summon from a cello?
Well, personally, I've always felt that Yo-Yo Ma scrapes away at the cello as if he were trying to remove the rust from some old Franklin stove.
You're absolutely right. I've never liked him.
Dr. Forrester, why don't you come in and eat? The experiment can run itself for a while.
Ah, Dr. Forrester, yams. Sweet yams like you've never tasted before.
I don't have time for this nonsense. The Turkey Day Marathon is at a critical hour, and I won't have you foolish, simpering dolts ramming your Thanksgiving Day custom down my throat. I won't have it.
Look, I'll make you a plate. Do you like mashed potatoes? Sure, we all do.
Give him a fresh handful of my cardamom bread. I baked it special from Cicely Tyson's own magical recipe.
Have a big, hearty slice of Godzilla versus the sea monster, you simpering, fish-lipped half-wits. Oh, thank you, Frank. Well, kiddies, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be pulling the plug on your all-too-precious Thanksgiving. We won't be watching E.T. Instead, we're going to be watching this crummy Czechoslovakian ripoff called Pod People.
Oh, come on. I thought we were going to have the TV off after dinner.
Yes, if anyone's interested, I'm going to be reading from Dylan Thomas's enchanting work titled A Child's Christmas in Wales.
Oh, I don't think so, Jack. I wouldn't call that good TV.
Oh, that cuts it. If anyone's interested, Jack is going to be doing his reading in the kitchen. Come on.
Well, at least you and I can watch this together. If you're wondering in your family whether to watch my show, Mystery Science Theater 3000, or E.T., the Extraterrestrial, make things go your way and spoil things for your friends and family by telling them at the end of the movie, E.T. goes home. Ball's in your court, Spielberg. Oh, and by the way, I'm dating Amy Irving, and she's hot. Mwah!
You know, I think it was love in the time of cholera, that magical work.
No, Jackie. It was the general in his labyrinth.
Plant guy, you are right. You know, after a couple of sherries, I don't think I could tell the difference between a Mario Vargas Llosa and a Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Look, shut up! Just shut up!
You know, anger is one of the most
Perkins,
passionate...
one more word out of your fat gob and I'll cauterize your adenoids. You're playing parlor games with a couple of geckos and a bucket full of dirt, and I'm trying to take over the world here.
What's pie?
Ooh.
I've got pumpkin, and I've got apple and cherry, and plus I have vanilla and cinnamon ice cream, and the mole people have made yogurt using mealworms and dirt. It's enchanting.
Hello, Linda Ellerby. If you are out there, I've got something to say to you. Isn't it ironic that I'm pulling down about 6 figures a year in my cushy cable job while you're out there peddling Maxwell House coffee? Ah!
He's a bit into the Harvey's Bristol cream.
Frank, get rid of him or I will. Your next experiment is called Fugitive Alien. Obey!
The stuffing was
hold up,
just on the
everyone.
ground.
I got care packages, plenty for all. Plant guy, I didn't know whether you liked white or dark meat, so I made you a little of both.
Oh, bless your heart, and thank you for a lovely evening.
My pleasure. Jack, a couple of those drumsticks I know you're fond of, and I snuck in a little pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie. In my opinion, this is about as good as Thanksgiving can get. Warm, scintillating conversation and good friends.
No argument here, my friend.
You know, I keep thinking I'm forgetting something.
Jack, whatever you forgot, we'll mail it to you.
Good enough. Well then, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to all.
So
Goodbye,
much,
Jerry, Sylvia, thanks a lot. Be careful burrowing home.
God,
Very hazardous during the holidays. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care. Well, some night, huh, Aaron?
Pleased, are you, about your little dinner?
Sure am.
Everyone have a good time?
Yeah, and I think Jerry and Sylvia have patched things up.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, then can we please get on with the business of our 20, 30, 40-hour marathon?
Look, I'll send the next movie. You just relax. It's Catalina Caper. Happy Thanksgiving.
Frank!
So, how'd the experiment go?
Fine, Frank, just fine.
You were sorely missed. Everyone at the Thanksgiving dinner asked for you.
Frank, I was right here. I don't understand it. After beaming 26 straight hours of our Turkey Day marathon across the country, Atlanta should be burning by now.
It was the greatest dinner party I've ever given. Even grander than last April's hat party. What did you think?
Frank, I'm a scientist. I don't have time to think.
Oh, someone's overtired. Why don't you put your stuff away and get some sleep?
I just don't know. I just don't know what I did.
Look, you didn't get much to eat. Here, I made you a snack. Want some?
I don't have time for a snack. Frank, that's it! Daddy-O! Yeah, Frank, you're brilliant. I could kiss. Right. Daddy-O. That's it. Daddy-O, starring Dick Contino. Yes.
Sandy Frank, it's at the house all day. Oh, look at him. Look at the guy, sleeping like a baby. Here, I know. Sad, isn't it? All he wanted to do was inflict a little pain, make the world a little worse than stuff. Heck, he even worked without sleep for 24 hours. And now, his experiment is shambles. He's overcome with fatigue and grief. Now cracks a noble heart. And good night, sweet prince. And a flight of angels sing thee to thy rest. I can't let these efforts go to waste. I have to start the last experiment for him. Oh, it's his favorite, too. It conquered the world. You there. You. Yes, you. Don't you care? Don't you even care? This man has given his soul for you. You can't turn your backs on him now. One last chance. Come on. Look into your heart. Hey, look at this. His hair is so stiff you can do fun stuff with it. Look. He's an angel. He's a pixie. He's an angel. He's a pixie. He's an...
Frank, we have to talk.
Come on, Papa. Eat.
I failed, Frank. How hard could it be to take over the world? Piece of cake, right?
Oh, come on. Don't be so hard on yourself. You just did a 30-hour marathon of your most diabolical experiments ever. I mean, not just any stiff could pull that off.
No, Frank, you're the trooper here. You put on that great spread and the place looked great and you look great, and I just want to tell you, Frank, I really admire you.
Thanks, Steve. It takes a big man to admit that.
No, Frank, I mean it. You're a real booster. You know, I think I'll have a piece of that pumpkin pie.
Well, I used that on my sandwich. Don't have any left.
Oh, no matter. Mincemeat it is, then.
Made that into a shake. Not any left.
Start running, Frank.
Yes, sir. Hey, that ship runs on a Simon game.
Never had a Simon.
I had a Neil Simon game. It was just to push a lot of loud people arguing.
What's so wrong?
I'm walking out of this house now.
What's so wrong?
I'm walking out of this house now.
What's so wrong?
You don't love me, do you?
What's so wrong? You don't love me. I walk out of this house.
I need another phone. I know this is hard to believe. A freshman at a small Midwestern Space Institute.
Good morning. Dear Penthouse, I'm a freshman at a small Midwestern.
I'm a lieutenant.
I'm a lieutenant at a small Midwestern Space Institute. You'll never believe. I never thought I'd be writing you.
Sherry was smaller. With Candy was more pert.
The blonde one was tall.
I'll deal with you later.
Oh,
with the thing and that's the... Sorry, Captain Angus.
Sorry, Captain Martian person.
The thing.
Mr. Martian.
Just saluting in the thing in the...
Oh, Bridget has, I think Sherwood Schwartz wrote this.
That's really funny.
That's really good.
Little man in a red suit.
Go to bed, little man.
Celebrity birthdays: Florence Henderson, Joe Graggioli, and Robert Guillaume were born on this day.
That's pretty funny.
Today's celebrity birthdays: Florence Henderson.
That guy looks like a really old young man, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
one of those guys.
Like what was that disease they had in Blade Runner when you aged?
Yeah.
Really.
I forget what
There's
it's
a
called.
real
Got
disease.
Joe Graggioli too. And Robert Guillaume.
Robert Guglielmi.
They replaced South America with my head.
My head's the size of Africa. Up next.
Yeah! Relative to the circumstance. Well, what do you know?
They're in the enchanted
What voice
forest.
is that?
Curly.
The only third stooge.
From each script, which we have here, we get a prop list. This show is pretty prop intensive. A lot of physical comedy, but a lot of gags made from objects. One of the things that Joel does is the invention exchange. One of the invention exchanges in this show are toaster pals. Put them in your toaster, and they come out burned. So we have to make a special effect that appears to be a smoking toaster with these little guys in it. So one of the things we're working on is a little piece that will control the smoke from underneath the toaster. We'll put a little punk or incense or a piece of burnt paper in there and then snap this closed when we need it to shut off. So kids, don't try this at home. The name Toolmaster comes from a Trip Shakespeare song, which is a real good local Minnesota band, turning national. They have a song called Toolmaster of Brainerd, which is about this character that comes down from northern Minnesota, gets a guitar that his dog finds, and takes over the town. Turns out that he doesn't like it and he goes back home. So anyway, Frank and I were working on sets a couple summers ago, and Frank started parodying song lyrics, and so he started singing Toolmaster or Jeff Maynard, and that sort of stuck, you know. Became my title. Then when the credit time came and decided what was going to be on the show for end credits, my department doesn't really have a name. You know, you could call it props, but that's kind of short of the real truth, and so we said, well, let's call it that. Let's call it Toolmaster.
Not dead yet.
Oh,
Sorry, we also got this A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, wow, I love that one. It's wow. Where all the kids together around and eat all those Dottie Madison cakes, you know, cuckoo singers,
Oh, look, Crow, look, more Christmas catalogs. L.L. Bean, Neiman Marcus, Monkey Ward's, Fisher's Nuts, Edmund Scientific, Uncle Bob's Produce Red.
For the traditional Yuletide cabbage.
Right to ours for the elite little ones, the magical world of F.A.O. Schwartz.
Parents, remember, kids always know best, so get them whatever they want. Look, a $900 Capita octopus outfit.
Thanks, Dad.
Ooh, let me see.
Little Surrey.
Let me see there. Yeah. You know, Tom, when I see these catalogs, all I see are 800,000 acres of decimated old-growth forest.
Oh, is that the Christmas spirit? I don't think so.
Let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all. This can be the haziness. This can be the laziness. This can be the Swayziness. Christmas of them all. La 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 la.
Well, what do you think?
I think you better come with me, Phil. Come
How
on.
long before it comes to standard?
Yeah, we'll be right back after this. Save a light for me.
How long before it becomes a standard?
I think you gotta come with me.
We'll be right back. Save a light for me.
Well, I don't think we can do any better.
Right. The holiday season is here, the boss is on vacation, and we've gone crazy! Well, I know from experience that nothing chafes a kid's hinder more than asking for a really great gift and having it maligned into a completely practical and stupid gift. Enter the wish squisher.
Yeah, just take any really cool gift that any kid would love, like these video cassette cartridges, which I've always wished for. And what you do is then you turn it upside down. Oh! No, this thing wasn't.
Oh, golly.
We'll be here a long time.
Take two. Slayed it, take two.
You couldn't write it better than that.
Save all these tapes. It's going to be a great party.
This is for the Christmas fair. MST3K.
But what's wrong? Frank's bleeding.
All over the gift! Oh, God!
God bless us, everyone.
Yeah, we should do that.
Are you going
Black Santa, what are you, nuts?
What is this, a soliloquy all of a sudden? Whoa! Ah, the old Mannix disarm.
What was a water ski doing in there anyway? Ah, good idea, Santa. Risk the kids' lives. Oh, action scene, guys. Not since the pie fight scene in the Great Chase.
Not since the mudside screen in McClintock.
Not since the wagon race scene in the Hallelujah Trail.
Not since the chess playing scene in Wild Strawberries.
Not since the orgy scene in Caligula. And, oh, sorry. Ooh.
Hey, it's the round John Virgin.
Ah! There goes his appendix.
Isn't that how Houdini died?
Exactly.
Det taxes. Det taxes. On April 15. Taxetag. The Comedy Centralen illuminating they're doing things in life insurance. Mit all dag meritanen. Und taxes. Featuring unavans in their lifen. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Der Hund blown der Blätter in mein Soul. Tell me about it.
Watch Death and Taxes, April 15th, beginning at 7 a.m. here at Comedy Central.
In the not-too-distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him in the face.
Well, I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. I didn't care if I didn't have tickets. I thought I'll stand out in the corner and just watch everybody go in if I can't get in.
There's nothing else like it. It's totally different.
I came from Washington, D.C. to see the show. I read about it in the paper, and I just thought it'd be fun to see. I love these guys. I watch them all the time.
We've got all the shows on tape, and we just sent one out to Colorado a little while ago, so we circulated them. We don't miss it.
Their wit and wisdom.
Yeah,
and I think it's important to hear Crow's sarcasm.
This is the Uptown After the Cable Show with our heroes, Joel and the Butts. We'll try to kill them with a forklift.
Good humor.
Yeah, and it's the kind of humor that hasn't really been on like before, or really done before. The fact that these people are sitting there making up lines.
Biscuit eaters, a world without end is about to begin.
By order of the fire marshal, there is no smoking in this auditorium.
Matt Wales, first day of president.
Oh, yeah. This will be the start of something bad.
This is what happens when you bring in fireworks from Wisconsin.
Leave a very comfortable quarter. Thank you.
Yeah, I live to serve you. Come from the past. I gotta drop everything.
Cold fish if I ever saw one. She might be more to say. We had a crazy show. There's nothing to turn on. The water's big. I thought about it.
New rule, Rod. Shirts all the time.
Holding up a plan. That is.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
Panakukin!
You are so much more muscular than our men.
The results of Miss Benjude. Got chucked out of school, had to get to work. Strong back, weak mind.
What do you call it?
I like it.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
I just want to realize this stuff.
This is the
Thank you.
I want you to sing with us now. Sing with feeling, sing with heart. Sing Satellite of Love. Here we go.
Satellite of love.
Sing along now.
Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Thanks for coming tonight. We have to go back to space.
In the not too distant future, way down in deep 13, Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank were hatching an evil scheme. They hired a temp by the name of Mike, just a regular Joe they didn't like. Their experiment needed a good test case, so they caught him on the noggin and they shot him into space. So send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Mike can't control where the movies begin or end. He'll try to keep his sanity with the help of his robot friends.
Robot roll called Cabot. Gypsy. Tom Servo. Crew.
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike. Welcome to the Satellite of Love and this week's experiment. I'm a little out of breath, just hold on a second. The bots have been running me through a heap of bad movies, kind of in training for this week's actual experiment.
Come on, Mike. We haven't got all day. The proverbial hour is nigh, if you know what I mean.
I know training's been a little rigorous on you, new boy, but dig down deep, buddy.
Yeah, because compared to today's experiment, the beast of Yucca Flat was just a cakewalk.
I only hope I can do it.
Buck up, new meat.
Thanks, Tom.
That's Crow.
Right.
Look, you quipped your way through Night of the Lepus, but this is the real thing, son. This is the big time. Mark Singer walks out in the loincloth. What do you say?
Now I know why the show is called V.
Good. Not bad. Okay, Meatball, word association. Robert Lippert.
Good.
No.
Bad. I meant bad.
Well, very good, Mike. Your training's not been wasted, but there's just one thing we've got to know. One last piece to the puzzle. Here we go. Sid Melton. Answer is?
Little Monkey Boy.
Bravo, Mr. Nielsen.
It's Nelson.
And we'll be right back.
Is that my line?
Don't push it.
All right. Sorry.
Hi, Tom Servo here. Say, you know, when the satellite of love collides with a meteor, it's all in the name of good-natured fun. But down on Earth, whether it's a hurricane, flood, or meteor collision, the American Red Cross is here to help. So contact your local Red Cross and learn how you can help out in your community. Comedy Central and the American Red Cross. The way we help each other.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 presents the Red Cross News.
In times of trouble, natural disaster, and deep personal stupidity, the American Red Cross is there.
With a warm cup of help, valuable life-saving techniques, and Shirley Temple.
So do your part. Contact your local Red Cross.
Like a big white lady hovering over the earth, Comedy Central and the American Red Cross.
The way we help each other.
We're here, and it's wonderful. That's all there is to it. I'm never leaving.
Crazed lunatic fans. That's it. We're just rabid fans.
It's a happening.
It's so clever. The writers are the best on TV by far.
We're having way too much fun.
Join us.
I'm a Misty from a long time back, and I wanted to meet other people who are similarly afflicted.
When we first saw it, we were like all the other people. We thought, what are those guys doing there? And why don't they shut up so I can see the movie? And then we shut up and listened, and then we've been hooked ever since.
Hey! Hi!
There's no reason in the world why not travel halfway across the world to see this. There's nothing like it anywhere on the whole planet.
My God. This is we again have the pressure of having to come up with a clever soundbite for the cameras, you realize.
Wow, fun. See bird one. Jeez. I like it.
Oh, I adore Mystery Science Theater 3000. The robots are so cute.
Why are you volunteering this weekend?
To get the nifty free t-shirt.
It's witty, intelligent. It doesn't pander to the audience. It expects a certain intelligence out of them. And it's a smart-ass great show.
Oh, well. It's only money. When I have people at my house and I'm showing them the movies, it's like, okay, you got to see my favorite. And then they're ready to leave. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. No, wait, I'm going to show you one of my favorites. And it just goes on like that.
Oh, I'm gonna go spank myself. Sing our praises advance. Oh, shit.
Anvil breaks for us and let them hit. Let them hit us? No, I don't think so. Oh, sorry. No, I don't think
Maybe you don't see this on the show, but it's covered. 17 shopping bags full of plastic toys, and the doors are operated manually, just like on the old Star Trek show. And we usually make interns do it all at any given time. There could be anyone back there, makeup people, me, Jim's done it. I mean, it depends on who's on stage, who's doing what. And then this set was built. This is a rebuilt set that came in for the show that Mary Jo played Trace's or Dr. Forrester's mom. Here's the premise for that. They said, oh, we remodeled because my mom is coming. No, that's the entire explanation for why we have a completely different structure.
The magic of the show is that it looks spontaneous, yet it's scripted extremely tight and performed, to that script, and that's the magic.
Is there a team of people behind who are looking up things and stuff in their great quips? The wit. It just seems to be.
No, that's all coming out of there. They may they have to research a fact or something, but that's all coming off the top of their head.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow, this is great. On behalf of the entire cast and crew and the hard-working folks at Best Brains, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the first ever Mystery Science Theater 3000 ConventionCon Expo Festorama. please welcome Frank Conant. And finally, please extend a warm ConventionCon Expo Festorama welcome to Mike Nelson.
My question is actually for Mike and Frank there. About a year or so ago, I talked to both of you in a phone interview. And at the time, Mike, you were still just head writer. How did you like ascending to the highest level, so to speak?
It's actually been very good, and support has been very nice, and thanks to everyone. And I still do the writing, so I kind of have the best of both worlds. It's the perfect job. It's not the cheese factory, but it'll do, you know.
We run and staff a small Midwestern college. We've got playwrights and authors and some people who have an encyclopedic knowledge of film. Frank, right here. All our interests come into play, is what I'd say.
I have to say that Manos made me really afraid for a couple weeks.
There you go. You now have blood poisoning. In 2 hours.
It's our pleasure. You have to wait and everything, so might as well stick around.
Great, thanks. Wow.
Ready for Frank. There we go.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for coming.
Special edition coming out now.
Is that your given name, young lady?
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Pretzels, anyone? Please. No. Just drive back. Yeah, driving back. Oh, man. Where you from?
I love it.
On in Kelly, are not here. You'll have to call back tomorrow. Oh, hi. Thank you.
He was so excited for me to see this monster. He couldn't wait. And I kept saying, well, when's it going to be done, Roger? Tell me, when's it going to be done? He said, well, soon. I mean, we're building it, and it's going to be done soon. I said, okay. So finally, during a lunch break or something, we went out to see the monster. This is the monster? He said, well, they come from Venus. And I felt because they came from Venus, they were low to the ground. I said, not that low.
The actress that was the star of the movie, I have just found out, was actually a flight attendant. And most of my scenes were with her, and she was from New York, and I thought, as I watched her act, she's very frenetic, and I kept thinking, she's from New York, she probably knows what she's doing. So the longer I was with her, the more my performance got to be like hers, until finally you see the emotion of the jail scene. I haven't made another movie since. Go figure that out.
And the producer, who shall go nameless, said to me, put it in the future. I said, fine, it's in the future. He said, this is on a Wednesday. He said, how would you like to direct this film in Rome for me? This is on Wednesday. On Friday, I went in and signed the contract, got a deposit, got on a plane on Saturday, and Monday morning I was in Rome. No script.
Any group to declare, sir?
But I wouldn't want to act to.
Any fruits to declare? Any fruits?
This is the greatest show on earth. The people that do this show aren't afraid to stand up and do something that nobody else has done before.
What are you going to do to get ready for this show?
I think I'll lay face down on the floor quietly under a heavy wet blanket and just moan softly until it's curtain time, and then I'll be ready.
Just not to screw up. There's just so much money riding on it. And our producer's just saying, if you screw up, that's it. You'll never work in this town again. So anything I can do to not screw up is what I'm looking for.
There are several thousand people who have demanded we be here. They bought tickets for it, so we kind of have to show up. We have a contractual obligation.
Could you please help me out, ladies and gentlemen? I need a little help.
Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, old Lardass wants me. Ladies and gentlemen, my pal, Mike Nelson.
Hi, everyone. I guess you know my story. I was shot up into space and forced to watch these horrible movies, and you know, some people could say I've gotten a rough break. But today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Thank you.
An endless Frank will always flow for all we know.
For all we know. Frank, from the first day I knew your name. I never knew love was the same.
Never knew love was the same. Goodbye, sweet Frank, I'm alive. Nothing but sweet love and friends.
Knowing that love could be frank if only the sun and the moon would collide to be frank. Frank about Frank. Let me be frank about Frank. 'Cause Frank is the best Frank that's ever happened to me. The sun and the moon would collide to be frank. Let me be frank about Frank. Oh, let me be frank about Frank. 'Cause Frank is the best Frank that's ever happened to me.
They did. Yeah.
Thanks. You don't think it looks silly at all, did you?
No,
it's not silly. Because as long as I don't have to actually, you know, I was afraid I'd look ridiculous.
Oh no. It was so funny, Frank. People loved you.
Oh, thanks.
It really was funny.
I can't go in public anymore, but still.
So then you'll get out there and you do the funny thing, okay? Then you make them laugh, and then I'll do a funny thing, and then they'll laugh, and then you take them out and we're done. Okay? Sing along! Satellite night!
I got it. Well, it was a terrific show. I think everyone did their parts very well. Well, it was a packed house. It was really our crowd.
It's good humor, it's good fun, and it doesn't cost anything.